Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Cracking Crypto Podcast. I am your host, JayWiseFree of A Free Life. Today, we're going to be talking about NEO and gas being listed on CoinRail tomorrow, December 5th. We're also going to be talking about the Ethereum Classic hard fork countdown. We're going to go over some things that are awesome and some things that suck. And then we're going to take a look at the Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum price. We're also going to take a special look at Ethereum Classic and see where a good buy-in point might be. So let's get started. So the first bit up today for news is this tweet direct from CoinRail's official Twitter. CoinRail, of course, being a Bitcoin exchange and cryptocurrency exchange out of Korea. And they are listing here a roadmap. And on this roadmap, they are listing tomorrow NEO and gas being listed on their exchange. Now, there are different matters of opinion on what this should mean to you as a trader. Some would have said that the buy-in times would have been a week ago before this information was posted. Some would say that you want the buy-in right now. Basically, the difference in opinion is the coin being listed on a new exchange, we all know that it will drive the price up in the preceding moments, but will the coin dump once it's on an exchange? With NEO and gas, I don't think so. I think that NEO and gas have legs. I think they have long-term potential. I am personally holding NEO and accumulating gas from holding NEO in my NEO wallet. I've been holding NEO and gas for about 6 months now, and I've seen their ups and downs, and I've made good profit off of them, and I've just accumulated more as we've gone down into this dip. So whether you're a trader or a long-term hodler, I think it is a good time to get into NEO, and I'm excited to see what this listing on CoinRail will lead for us tomorrow. Next up, we have the Ethereum Classic era countdown. So, at approximately, once the 5 millionth block has been mined in about 6 days, what's going to happen is that they are going to reduce the block size amount and reduce the amount of Ethereum Classic in circulation. According to this, what is ECIP 1017? The Ethereum Classic community has grown substantially since July 2016. In order to further the vision, the community needs to adopt a monetary policy that balances long-term interests of investors, developers, and business operators. Seems like I've heard that before. The new monetary policy sets a limit for the total Ethereum Classic token issuance. The block reward will be reduced 20% at block 5 million and another 20% every 5 million blocks thereafter. Uncle block rewards will also be reduced. I don't know what that means. If you have questions about it, let me know in the comments below. I will research that for you and get back to you. Due to variations in the reward weight of ETC, we anticipate the total supply to be approximately 210 million ETC, not to exceed 230 million ETC. Now, from what I've heard, the chatter that I've heard, what this means is that originally there were more Ethereum Classics that were planned to be minted. This reduces that amount, and what that does is it drives up the value. Now, I personally have been holding Ethereum Classic for a while, and I highly recommend that you get into this. Of course, I'm not a financial advisor. This is purely for educational purposes. This is not financial or trading advice in any way, but I am personally holding Ethereum Classic. I have bought back into it as recently as this last week, and I expect very good returns from this because of all the chatter that I've seen. I think when we look at the technical analysis of Ethereum Classic here in a little bit, I think that the price is being driven down for the upcoming pump, the spike in value. You can disagree with me if you want, but I mean, if you disagree with me, buy $5 worth of Ethereum Classic and see if you make 20 cents. If you agree with what I'm saying and you're already holding Ethereum Classic, we'll see how many thousands you make. So let's go ahead and go over and look at the big three. So Bitcoin is cruising right along, currently at $11,450 with a high of $11,665 and a low of $11,425. That is amazing. A $200 swing all day long. That is amazing. We have clearly, it is amazing that we're finding a little bit of support right here too at the 11,000 mark. It's just great, guys, to see what Bitcoin has done, to see this awesome growth curve. Everybody got scared right here. Everybody got scared right here. And we see this parabolic growth right here. This over and over, this parabolic growth. Everybody got scared down here. Everybody started selling here and here and here. And I saw it. I watched the exchanges. I saw everybody do it. People were selling here and here and here and here. Just hold on to your coins. Now, if you can time the market well, great. And if you can make money, if you tethered up, which I do not recommend, but if you would have sold into USD or fiat here or traded into another store of value here and bought back in here, that's great. You made a whole bunch of money. Personally, I'm hodling my Bitcoins because I think that in the future, where I see Bitcoin going, I mean, I don't have to draw the line like this. I mean, if we were to look at it on a year chart, I should just draw the line straight up. I think that'd be a little bit more accurate, but we'll see. Do you think I'm right or whether you think I'm wrong? Leave your comments in the section below and we'll see. However, I have drawn this Fibonacci retracement. So if we see starting here from the beginning of this growth pattern right here, if we see this as the top, where could we expect this to retrace to? Well, if it's a minimum retracement, we could expect the $10,300 range. 50% common retracement would be back to the upper nines, which is what we saw right around here. It dropped all the way down here. Of course, if I were to draw the Fibonacci here, this would probably be a 618. Now, if it were to retrace a 618, a golden retracement, it would be right here at the $9,500 mark. Now, I'm hearing all these people calling for a retracement back to the $8,000 mark, a retracement back to the $5,000 or $6,000 or $7,000 mark. I think we're past that. And the reason I think we're past that is because the strong level of support we've seen up here with the introduction of the futures coming in on CME and NASDAQ, I don't think that Bitcoin's going to drop back down this low. I just don't think with the Big Bang Theory episode and all the support and new people getting in. I mean, Coinbase is signing up thousands of people a day. It's just ridiculous. The demand for Bitcoin is booming and skyrocketing. We have moved, as I've heard many people say, from the early adoption phase into the first stages of mainstream adoption. And I'm really excited to see what Bitcoin might lead for us in the future. So I'm highly bullish on Bitcoin. Now, I do expect a retracement. I expect a retracement right back to around here. Now, I mean, I could be wrong. We could look at the worst case scenario. If instead of just looking at that spike, if we were to say go, let me zoom this down a little bit. If we were to say go from the beginning of this growth spike, and we thought this was the top right here, let's go to that top. I like that top a little bit better. Then we could see a 618 retracement back to the $8,000 mark. But we'd have to go all the way back down to the bottom. We'd have to have a full 100% retracement to drop back down to the upper fives. I just don't see that happening. Again, right and long, I got if you look at this whole retracement pattern from the beginning of the growth spike up here to the top, we got a 382 and those nines, just like I was saying just a second ago, and in the upper eights, just like I was saying. This is the most common retracement, a 50% retracement according to Dow theory. And if we see a golden retracement, the lower eights. So that, in my opinion, that's the best you could hope for if you're looking for a better buy-in period, if you want to sell here at the top and try to catch the bottom. Of course, this is not my specialty, so don't take my advice for it. Do your own research before you do any trades. But I definitely think we are past the point of Bitcoin retracing that far. So let's take a look at Ethereum. The price of Ethereum right now is $458. Well, right now, I'm sorry, it's $461. I was looking at the last close. With a high of $466.64 and a low of $458.32. So we've seen, you know, almost a $10 range there. That's an $8 range for the course of the day. That's pretty good. I have been more bullish on Ethereum lately. I'm thinking in the, of course, I had bought in down here in the $300 range, and I have sold a little bit at the $460 mark. I have another price profit target for the $550 mark. We'll just see what happens. Litecoin. Litecoin is looking good at $103.12 with a high of $104.29 and a low of $102.26 on Coinbase. Now again, let's see, I bought in here recently at the $75, $73, $74 range. I took a little bit of profit at $90. I took a little bit of profit at $101 for some random reason. Although I am seeing 115. I'm expecting 115. And if you want, I'm not going to do it right here. This is not what I've planned for this program. But if you want me to do a more detailed technical analysis on Litecoin or any of these other big three, I can do that. Just leave your comments in the section down below or PM me, let me know. Get in the Telegram group, send me a request. Again, this is Cracking Crypto coming at you live. We're trying to build the greatest cracking crypto community here on the face of the planet Earth. So get involved, get in, get your questions in, ask questions, get involved, people. All right, let's go look at my agenda here. All right, we've done that. Let's look at, as I said, we'll look at Ethereum Classic because I want to try and find what might be for you a better buy-in point. Now, I became interested in Ethereum Classic when I first heard about the hard fork, and that was at kind of this peak. We were riding up this peak, and I bought in right here. I took a little profit right here. I doubled up here. I took a little profit here, and I've been buying back in on this downtrend right here because I'm anticipating a much higher spike from the news of the hard fork. Again, we're still a week off from that, so I am expecting. What I'm seeing right now is I think the price is deflating to allow, I think obviously people are taking their profits, but I think once the news in the Bitcoin community is so weird because even though that Ethereum hard fork information has been out there, we're 6 days away. I see this a lot. I see depressions in price starting up a week before big news drops, and then like a day or two before, you'll just see it do 40%, 50%, 60%. I mean, it's just ridiculous. So that's what I'm banking on. Even if not, again, like I said, I've taken profit here. I've taken profit here. I'm going to buy back in on the way down, and I'm going to take profit when it comes back up. Because in my experience with these markets at this time, unless you invest in a total penny stock shitcoin, you almost can't lose. I mean, I can't tell you all the trades that I do on Bittrex. I throw trades on there, and I'll set my profit targets, and then I just walk away. And sometimes I'll check back in a couple hours, and I've hit it, and it's gone higher, and I'm thinking, man, why didn't I stay in and hit that? And then there's other times where it's been like a week, 2 weeks, a month, 2 months, and I'm like, sometimes I buy more in on the downtrend, which is what I do with my longer-term holdings and my bigger coins. But if it's just a swing trade, something that I'm willing to go a week or two, I've gone months. And then all of a sudden I check back in, oh, price shot back up, I hit my profit target, and I'm in the green, you know? So I'm always in the green. It's almost impossible not to be in the green. The only way you can be in the red, I believe, in this current market is if you buy completely fallacious coins, which you shouldn't be. I mean, almost all you just pick the top 300 or 400 and you're probably good to go. Or just pick the top 100 and you're good to go. Is if you're patient. If you're just patient, I mean, the rising tide is rising on all these coins. All you have to do is wait. I mean, all this new adoption, all these people coming in, all these billions of dollars pouring into this industry. Set your sell and wait, and you'll hit it. Just wait. Be patient. Well, Warren Buffett's got a great quote that the stock market is a tool for transferring money from the impatient to the patient. So just wait, people. Just wait. Hold on your sells. HODL your coins. They have value. Believe in what you're doing. And don't freak out. Don't trade on emotion. So, what could be a better buy-in point? Well, let's look at the signals. RSI shows that we're not overbought. I'm seeing on the CM Williams VIX fix that we're not at a market bottom at the current point. Now, this could be wrong. You have to have other indicators. And if we take, ooh, yes, obviously you can see I'm using the free trading view. If we take a look at the MACD, we're seeing a downtrend. We've passed the zero line. You could, if we really zoom in on this, if you really want to, we could denote this diverging trend line right there. But as you see, we're coming back down to bounce off of it. And it's already been broken. So this could correct itself as we continue to go on. However, I do think that the price of Ethereum Classic is going to go down more. So that being said, how do I get rid of this indicator? There we go. All right. That being said, if we were to draw go off this top to this bottom, and we're thinking that this might be the same kind of retracement pattern, where are we seeing that we could go? Well, if we had a small retracement to the 382, we're looking at the 0024 Satoshi mark. A Dow theory 0.5 retracement would be to the 0023 retracement, and a golden would be to the 0022. So I'm thinking somewhere around in this area, which also corresponds with the support lines that we've hit right here. Somewhere around this area would be the furthest we could go. I'm looking around this support line right here for the 0.5. I tend to favor the Dow theory of retracement over the golden means. That's just me. That's what I've seen in my experience. So I'm looking kind of for it to drop down to this area. But this is my advice. Dollar cost average your way in. If you think Ethereum Classic is going to shoot up like I do, buy a little. You should have bought a little bit here. You should have bought a little bit here. Here's a support. I mean, here's a support line right here. Here's another support line. Be prepared to dollar cost average your way down the market. All right, that's Ethereum Classic. Let's take a look at everything that is awesome today in Bitcoin news. And the first comes to us from Susan Poole on Twitter. These are the new Bitlineals, #Bitcoin. Lemonade sale for 25 cents or quadruple 023 BTC with a QR code. That is awesome. Oh, that's so awesome. I wish those were my kids. Just awesome. This is the new economy, people, if you got the little kids on it. The second thing that is awesome comes from Lauren Southern. I've actually never seen Lauren Southern tweet out anything about Bitcoin, but this is just great. Oh, shoot. Hide that. All right, there we go. Conversation started March 28th, 2011. James, we need to break up. Every one of your friends is doing something with their lives. Investing in real estate. You just keep reading about your stupid Bitcoins. 6 years and 4 months later. Hey James, how you been? Probably after seeing the Big Bang Theory episode of Bitcoin. This is just awesome. Just tickles my funny bone. This is great, guys. All right, now, sorry to splash that up, but we got to look at everything that sucks in the crypto world. And everything that sucks is CryptoKitties. Collectible, ugh. Breedable, shoot 'em all. Adorable, ugly. Collect and breed digital cats. Start meow. Kill me now. Please, please. Kill me now. I have read that this is the #1 Ethereum smart contract running on the Ethereum blockchain. CryptoKitties. I shit you not. I saw a tweet earlier that said, I thought it would take coordinated government actions to bring down a blockchain. Apparently all it took is digital kittens. So please, fight the scourge. #no CryptoKitties. Please, join me now. All right. Now, remember guys, I will share the link to the Cracking Crypto Telegram channel down in the comments section below. Please, get involved. This is the era of a new economy that we are on the brink of. Whatever you believe about Bitcoin, whatever you believe about blockchain technology, all you have to know is that we are riding the wave of the future. We are redesigning the rules of the new economy. We are destabilizing the system. Even if you don't believe in any of that mumbo jumbo. Do you believe in this? How about this? Do you believe in, what is that, 99.56% profit? Do you believe in that? Where's your portfolio at? What are you doing with your portfolio? What are you doing with your money? These opportunities don't exist in the stock market. They don't exist in the stock market. Get involved. Do something. Join Cracking Crypto. We are the most active and involved group. The link to the Telegram channel will be down below, and we have many more exciting things coming out in the future. So please, get involved in this. This is an opportunity for you to join a community of like-minded people who are offering advice, trading advice, strategies, tips, somebody to help you and guide you. Whether you're a newbie, a long-term hodler, a trader, we've got you. We've got some of the best people that I know in the crypto world, active and involved. I look forward to seeing you. Until next time, this is JayWiseFree for Cracking Crypto.